Good evening, and thanks for tuning in. I'm Jenna Budell with the WJTS News. Indiana Governor Eric Holcomb has released more information about tightening the state's COVID-19 restrictions. Hospitals are required to postpone non-emergent or non-critical procedures from Wednesday, December 16th through Sunday, January 3rd to preserve intensive care unit capacity and to lessen the strain on healthcare workers. Postponed procedures include those that are unlikely to cause risk to a patient's prognosis. Hoosiers who need medical assistance are encouraged to continue seeing their doctor or go to a hospital. The executive order also limits the number of people allowed to attend social gatherings based on the color metric of the county. Local health departments are no longer allowed to grant permission for larger events beginning Sunday, December 13th. Regardless of a county's color code, community recreational sports leagues and tournaments may continue, but they're limited to participants, support personnel, and parents or guardians and their minor children. College and professional sports may continue with participants, support personnel, and family members. A local health department may approve a plan for up to 25% capacity. Face coverings are required for all Hoosiers. Businesses of all types are required to place clearly visible signs at their public and employee entrances, notifying all that face coverings are required. All customers in restaurants and bars are required to be seated. Tables, counters, or other seating arrangements must be spaced 6 feet apart. The executive order is effective through Sunday, January 3rd of 2021. For more information, visit our website at WJTS.tv. An area school is switching to online learning before Christmas break. All South Spencer schools will be virtual on Monday, December 21st and Tuesday, December 22nd. Christmas break is from Wednesday, December 23rd to Sunday, January 3rd. The number of COVID-19 cases continues to rise in DuBois County. The Indiana State Department of Health reported 51 newly confirmed cases of the virus and no additional deaths on Friday. This brings the countywide total of COVID-19 cases to 3,175 and 34 deaths since the pandemic began in March. The county's 7-day rolling average for all positive tests is 17.1%. To see a breakdown of the county's COVID-19 cases by age group and for more information, visit coronavirus.in.gov. And as always, the best way to protect yourself and others around you is by practicing social distancing, washing your hands frequently with soap and water, and to mask up. The Indiana State Department of Health reported 7,360 new cases of COVID-19 and 71 additional deaths on Friday afternoon. The Hoosier State has now recorded 412,135 positive cases and 6,373 deaths since the onset of the pandemic in March. The numbers for our viewing area are as follows. Starting off in DuBois County, 3,175 cases with 34 deaths. Pike is reporting 681 cases, 21 deaths. Spencer County, 1,092 cases and 10 deaths. Perry, 987 cases, 21 deaths. Martin with 463 cases, 8 deaths. Davies County is reporting 1,958 cases, 58 deaths. Orange, 915 cases, 28 deaths. Knox, 2,425 cases with 30 deaths. Crawford County reporting 451 cases and 6 deaths. Posey, 1,523 cases, 22 deaths. Lawrence, 2,425 cases, 55 deaths. Gibson, 2,506 cases, 44 deaths. Warwick, 4,138 cases, 77 deaths. And Vanderburgh County is reporting 12,261 cases and 154 deaths. To see a map of cases by county, head to coronavirus.in.gov. Vice President Mike Pence has scheduled an Indiana trip to discuss coronavirus vaccines, as federal officials are expected to soon authorize the first such vaccine for widespread use. Pence's office announced Friday that he would travel on Tuesday to Bloomington, where he will tour a vaccine production facility and lead a roundtable discussion about the vaccination campaign against the COVID-19 outbreak that has killed close to 300,000 Americans. The former Indiana governor is making similar stops around the country. Pence said during a South Carolina event on Thursday that the government's virus task force has cut no corners in the development of this vaccine. An initial shipment of some 55,000 doses of Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine is expected to arrive at Indiana hospitals next week as about 400,000 frontline healthcare workers start to receive shots. The vaccinations will start as Indiana has seen steep increases in new COVID-19 infections, hospitalizations, and deaths in recent months. Indiana health officials have recorded more than 6,600 deaths of people with confirmed or presumed coronavirus infections. The state's 7-day rolling average of COVID-19 deaths has reached 68 per day, after that average fell below 10 deaths a day in July. A Jasper man was hurt after crashing his moped. 30-year-old Brandon Chamberlain was traveling on Northwood Avenue when he came across rocks in the roadway from nearby construction. Chamberlain crashed and suffered a laceration to his head. His moped suffered $50 in damages. When officers arrived to the crash, Chamberlain refused an EMS ride to the hospital. Chamberlain did, however, take a private vehicle to the hospital. The Jasper Chamber of Commerce is helping residents take control of their health. The chamber is teaming up with Memorial Hospital Healthcare Center to sponsor public health screenings on Tuesday, January 5th of 2021 from 5:45 a.m. Eastern to 9 a.m. Eastern in the Health and Wellness Classroom at Memorial's Southside office. Each screening costs about $39, lasts about 15 minutes, and is open to anyone who lives or works in the Jasper area. Participants must be at least 18 years old and will have their cholesterol and blood glucose levels checked by a finger stick. A 12-hour fast is required before the screening. However, you can still drink water and take prescribed medications. Other services available during the screening include take-home colon cancer screening kits, and PSA screening colon cancer screening kits are $8, and PSAs are $20 for men choosing this optional test. To register and for more information, visit mhhcc.org and click on Classes and Events. Look for Jasper Chamber Health Screening. You can also register by calling the Health and Wellness Department at 812-996-2399 or toll free at 800-852-7279, extension 2399. Local volunteers are teaming up with a national organization to making sure veterans are remembered this holiday season. Odin VFW Post 9627 is sponsoring the first Wreaths Across America ceremony at Walnut Hill Cemetery at 12 noon on Saturday, December 19th. This is the first ceremony to take place in Daviess County, and wreath laying will be staggered because of the COVID-19 pandemic. The ceremony itself is officially considered a closed ceremony, and there will be no public seating. However, any visitors or volunteers that do arrive are asked to wear a mask and practice social distancing. Those who sponsored a wreath can make arrangements to pay their respects by emailing sztbwmn@gmail.com. A wreath can also be sponsored year-round for $15 at wreathsacrossamerica.org/IN0115. Wreaths that are sponsored now will be credited to the 2021 ceremony. There could soon be fewer classes, fewer majors, and fewer professors at the University of Evansville. The school yesterday announced a planned realignment. The university is looking to drop majors in music, electrical engineering, and computer science, philosophy, and religion. Students who are currently enrolled in those majors will be allowed to finish. Evansville is also looking to trim its payroll. The school is offering buyouts to dozens of faculty members. They would get 1 year's salary plus $10,000 for medical costs if they take the offer. The plan is set to take effect in 2022. Now stay tuned. Weather and sports are coming up on WJTS News.